Gholdengo EX made a surprise splash at Dortmund Regionals, but maybe we shouldn't be surprised because the person piloting it is Gholdengo's strongest soldier, Jelle Van Kampen. I'm not sure if I pronounced that name, who's been on a run with Gholdengo since the beginning of the year. They've pretty much mained Gholdengo to some amazing results, including second at Dortmund last season, and then most recently third at Dortmund this season with Gholdengo EX, a deck that it's always been decently good, but has never really found itself at the forefront of the meta conversation. But Gholdengo has some really good aspects to it, and it has gotten better since the most recent sets, like I think Shrouded Fable in particular. So today we're gonna look at Jelle's, I cannot pronounce the name, their deck list that got third at Dortmund Regionals. I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's talk about Gholdengo EX. Before we continue into this video, quickly wanted to let you know that I am fundraising for Extra Life. 100% of the proceeds go towards the Children's Miracle Network of Hospitals, a network of 170 hospitals taking care of thousands of kids every day. Link is in the description if you want to make a donation, and if you make a donation at one of the 3 reward tiers, you can get some cool stuff from me, including a signed Pokemon card and prints of my spray paint art. So if you are interested in supporting a wonderful cause while also getting some cool stuff from me, hit the link in the description of this video and make a donation. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen, and let's get back to this video. It is a stage 1 Pokemon, metal type, 260 HP, and it's got the ability coin bonus where if Gholdengo is in the active, you get to draw 2 cards, and if it's on the bench, you get to draw 1 card. And if you've got multiple Gholdengos, you can draw extra cards, which is fantastic. And then its attack, Make It Rain, does 50 damage for each card, for each energy card you discard this way. Each basic energy card you discard this way. So it has a infinite ceiling of how much damage it can swing for, making it a one-hit KO threat all the time. So against multi-prize decks, you've kind of always got a shot at making things happen. And some of the issues that the deck has had in the past is just consistency of like getting all the energy ready at the beginning of the game. And some of the things that help is Palkia. We've got a 1/1 line of Palkia in the deck. Oh, so before we finish off with that, we've got a 3/1 Gimmighoul. We've got 1 copy of the 50 HP. And yes, this is absolutely horrifying. You probably don't want to play this turn 2 against a Dusk Noir deck, but it does have Call for Family, which is a really nice attack. Lets you search your deck for a basic Pokemon and put it onto your bench. So be careful when you play that one if you go all 70 HP Gimmighoul. Also, this one has 1 retreat versus these other ones which have 2, which kind of sucks. But going with the 3/1 split, I think, is preferred because of where the meta is right now. We also have a 1/1 Palkia line, and Palkia has 280 HP water type Pokemon, and it's got the great attack Subspace Swell, where for 2 water energy does 60 damage and 20 more damage for each bench Pokemon, both yours and your opponent's. This can swing for up to 260 damage if both players have 5 Pokemon on their bench, which is a really great number. You're knocking out every basic EX, every basic V, and then pretty much every basic EX as well. And then even some of the stage 1 EXs, like a Gholdengo, you'll just knock that out clean. But in a format that also has Area 0 underdepths, where if you've got a Terra Pokemon in play and you can bench up to 8, Palkia is going to do even more damage. Now, you're not going to be able to expand your bench. There's no Terras in this deck. But if they're playing something like the Terapagos deck and they go 8 wide, you're swinging for 320 damage at that point. So this is an incredible attacker in this deck, and its Star Portal ability makes it so that you can power up Palkia so that it's self-sufficient, it charges itself up, or you can power up Radiant Greninja, where that Moonlight Shuriken attack does 90 damage to 2 targets of your choice. So fantastic attacker in the early game to take out smaller targets. And then its Concealed Cards ability is just great throughout the game. Discard an energy, draw 2 cards, helping you work your way through your deck, while also getting energy in the discard pile, which you can recover with cards like Superior Energy Retrieval going forward. 1 copy of Fezandipiti EX, that Flip the Script ability is fantastic when one of your Pokemon gets knocked out on the previous turn. Get to draw 3 cards. We've got a 1/1 line of Bibarel in the deck, giving us a little extra draw power where you get to draw up to 5 cards. And yeah, I think that's it for Pokemon. Let's move over to trainer cards. One copy of Heavy Ball lets us search our prizes for a basic Pokemon, and then we put that Pokemon into our hand, and then we put the Heavy Ball in place of that basic Pokemon. So really great for getting us that one of that Radiant Greninja or that Bidoof, or even the Gimmighoul if you're short on that. One copy of Pokestop. This is actually a little bit of a change for Gholdengo builds, which were used to be running 3 to 4. Only one here lets you discard the top 3 cards of your deck, put any items you have into your hand. The deck has a lot of draw power now, especially with the Fezandipiti. So they've decided to go with only one, and that felt fine to me, to be honest. One copy of Energy Retrieval lets you just put 2 basic energy cards from your discard pile into your hand, and then 4 copies of Superior Energy Retrieval, where you discard 2 cards and get up to 4 energy from your discard pile back into your hand, which is going to help you reload your Gholdengos for massive one-hit KOs. 2 copies of Irida lets you grab a Water Pokemon and an item card and put them into your hand. That can get you that Palkia VSTAR or that Greninja, plus something like an Earthen Vessel to get rolling that way. One copy of Prime Catcher lets you gust your opponent's bench Pokemon into the active, and then you move one of your bench Pokemon into the active. So item-based gust is incredibly strong, helps you hit the targets that you want to hit. We also have 2 copies of Boss's Order here as our supporter. Let's just switch our opponent's bench Pokemon into the active. 2 copies of Night Stretcher lets you put a basic energy or a basic Pokemon, or like a basic, or a Pokemon from your discard pile, put that back into your hand, can get you that Fezandipiti back, can get you the Gholdengo so you can load it up on another Gimmighoul, whatever the case, or just energy so that you can attack. 4 copies of Nest Ball to get our basic Pokemon down. 1 copy of Jamming Tower, where Pokemon tools attached to each of for Pokemon, they just don't work. And in particular, against something like Dragapult, this can be really nice, where you just shut off that Sparkling Crystal, which can be a huge pain in the butt. We also have 2 copies of Iono. Both players shuffle their hands, put it to the bottom of their deck, and then draw equal to the number of prize cards they have remaining. This can be incredibly disruptive, getting all those good cards your opponent has out of their hand and forcing them to come up with a new game plan, while also just giving you a look at some new cards yourself. 1 copy of Professor Turo Scenario, where you get to put one of your Pokemon in play into your hand and discard all cards attached to that Pokemon. In particular, I think the Dragapult matchup, this is fantastic for, because Dragapult is not one-shotting a Gholdengo, but they can set up the damage in such a way where they can take a 4-prize play, knocking out 2 Gholdengos on consecutive turns, like in one shot. So Professor Turo Scenario can heal off one of those Gholdengos to take that play away from them. We've also got 4 copies of Buddy-Buddy Poffin, lets us search our deck for 2 basic Pokemon with 70 HP or less and put them straight to our bench. That's going to be our way of getting our Gimmighouls and the Bidoof in play. We have 3 copies of Ciphermaniac's Codebreaking. Great card in this deck. Lets you search your deck for 2 cards, shuffle your deck, and then put them on top of the deck. And you do this in tandem with either Gholdengo drawing cards or Greninja drawing cards or Fezandipiti drawing cards or Bibarel drawing cards, and you can just get the pieces that you need for whatever combo you are setting up. 2 copies of Ultra Ball lets you search your deck for any Pokemon if you discard 2 cards from your hand. 1 copy of Switch, kind of important here because your Gimmighouls unfortunately have 2 retreat. Just lets you switch your active Pokemon with a bench one. 1 copy of Canceling Cologne lets you shut off your opponent's active Pokemon's abilities. So against annoying decks like a Mimikyu or a Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon, you can shut off those abilities and just blast through them. And then 3 copies of Earthen Vessel lets you discard a card and then draw 2 cards. Last but not least, Energy. We've got 6 copies of basic Water Energy and then 4 copies of basic Lightning Energy. General game plan, you want to go first with this deck and get yourself a bunch of Gimmighouls in play and then a Bidoof if possible. Depending on the matchup, you might want the Palkia in there, potentially as an early game attacker, or to potentially set up the Radiant Greninja play. And then turn 2, if you get off to a slow start and you're not able to do meaningful damage with Gholdengo, maybe you can get in there with the Palkia. But towards the mid to late game, you definitely want to be swinging with Gholdengo every turn. Greninja as an early game attack is also a viable option, but towards the mid to late game, you really want to be smashing your opponent with Gholdengo EX and make it rain over and over again. All right, let's get to these matches. Oh my goodness, we bricked like 5 times? Are you kidding me? Okay. What do we get? We get Buddy Poffin. That's good. That's good. We'll go get, let's go get a Gimmighoul and a Bidoof. And let's see what we can get here? Greninja's nice. Greninja's nice. I think we actually need the Palkia here. Palkia might be... Now, we are potentially setting ourselves up for a... We might need Palkia to attack on a following turn. And I think we leave that for, say, a Fezandipiti. If we get KO'd here. And I think it is more realistic that we get a Palkia set up on turn 2 than a Gholdengo taking a one-hit KO, if this is the route we are playing. But kind of insane that they got 5 extra cards. Sorry, I have throat lozenge stuck in my teeth. Sorry, I'm a little under the weather, which you might have gotten from other parts of this video. We need them to fill their bench. Yeah, I think we have to get Palkia up, take a 2-prize KO, and then just Gholdengo for the rest of the game is, I think, our most realistic route to victory here, because we're not getting 5 energy in hand on turn 2 when we literally had 0 energy. Okay, they get rid of the vacuum. They're digging. They're digging. Okay, Sada. Almost certainly Sada, right? No, they bricked. Ooh. Okay. All right, Pokestop's nice for us too. All right, they get a trekking shoes. They do lose an Ogre Pawn in the process. Okay, they throw away the Pokestop. And let's see. Let's see. What are they going in with? Oh, counter catcher. This is what I was scared of putting the Palkia down for. Okay, they don't hit it, so we're fine. All right. If it just passes here, it's actually kind of awkward if it just passes here. Because I don't... Yeah, if they just do this, then it's kind of like, where do we go? Because we're not knocking out this region. 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 220. So we're short unless they bench stuff. So I kind of hate that. I kind of hate that for us right now. Okay, they just leave. They don't even burst roar. Interesting. Okay, Earthen Vessel's good. Earthen Vessel is good. Do we... I don't want to get rid of that... I don't want to draw one. One feels like a waste with... Okay, maybe we go... Grab... Do we preemptively grab the Fez? Or do we just get a Gimmighoul down? Let's go grab a Gimmighoul, right? And then I can draw 2 cards. That feels better. Okay, we get rid of a water energy.
In my mind,
that's fantastic.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
We'll get 2 more water energy. And we could potentially get a Palkia V rolling up, but we're still not... Like, Palkia VSTAR is doing 60, 80,
yeah,
100,
right?
20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 220. We're still not knocking out this Raging Bolt. And that feels bad. Maybe we soften up the Raging Bolt and the 2 Raging Bolts, but, like, that doesn't feel ideal. Let's go on Pokestop first, and maybe we can get... No, that was a terrible Pokestop there. Yeah, this is not the way I would have wanted to play this out. Let's coin bonus. Draw up. Superior Energy Retrieval. That's kind of cool for the following turn. Do we just continuous coin toss? And then potentially save the Palkia end? Maybe. That might actually be the play, because we're not... 2, 3. We have no metal energy right now. So let's go and continuous coin toss And let's see what we get. This is not... Okay. Okay. Palkia would get a KO on the following turn. Palkia would get a KO. So hopefully they don't have Gust KO. I don't think they do. I think they held their hand because they've got Sada in hand. Oh, okay. Yep, draw some grass energy. Let's see how they approach it. This throat lozenge keeps getting stuck to my teeth. Not ideal. Like, you shouldn't, when you're broadcasting, you shouldn't have anything in your mouth, but I'm trying to prevent myself. I think the potential mouth sounds from this throat lozenge is not as bad. It's a lesser of two evils versus me just coughing into the mic continuously. What do you say, chat? Okay, so if we have to find a metal energy in the worst way. I mean, we can Palkia. We can Palkia, right? They're going to Sada. They're probably just going to knock out this Gimmighoul. That's going to be a horrible waste for them. Palkia or Gholdengo can come in, potentially. Yeah, Palkia should come in and then just take this KO. I think I'm confident. I'm comfortable with that as an outcome here. Hear it? You think you're good? Okay, thank you. They get rid of their Iono, so no hand disruption for the rest of the game. That's good. They're probably going to get the second Raging Bolt set up. Okay, get a Greninja down. That's fine. That makes the Palkia KO even more inevitable. But yeah, if we get the first 2-prize KO here... Oh, getting rid of Sada there sucks. Double Sada off the Pokestop. Feels bad, man. Okay. Yeah, they're gonna have to swing. They're gonna have to swing on this Gimmighoul at this point. I don't see the other options here. And benching more stuff just makes it even more... Oh. Are they just gonna hard... Okay, they're gonna set up this... There you go. There you go. That's actually a good alternative because now they can potentially... They put themselves in the driver's seat to take the first 2-prize KO. And we have to get a Gust option in the worst way. Actually, are we... Yeah, we're resistant to fighting, so that's not even going to work. Yeah, they're still short. They're still short. Okay. We still have to find an out here because we don't want to swing... Man, it would be hilarious if this did get the KO, though. Okay. If we go... How do we thin our hand... to be... Okay, if we go and get rid of... Let's get rid of Ultra Ball and reluctantly Nest Ball. Let's go grab ourselves a Gholdengo. And I'll put that on the Gimmighoul on the bench. And we're going to draw 2. I don't see us thinning our deck anymore. So let's go and try and get... Is Prime Catcher still in the deck? If Prime Catcher's still in the deck, we get Palkia Prime Catcher. And then we can take out the... Yeah, I think that's the play. Oh, man, this is 2 retreat? Are you kidding me? Okay. Hold on, let's keep drawing. Let's keep drawing. We'll draw 1. Okay, Iono. We'll draw again 1. Okay, I'm going to pray that there is a Palkia and a Prime Catcher in here. Palkia and Prime Catcher. Fantastic. Okay. And we power ourselves up. I don't think we need 3 energy. Oh, actually, you know what? We retreat into... I want to throw that energy in the discard pile so it's not stuck on this Gimmighoul. Oh, we can't. We can't. It's just stuck. Okay. Fine. Let's go and Star Portal. And we'll throw 2 energy on ourselves. Yeah, that does suck that that's stuck there. I think that's not the end of the world. We go after the Raging Bolt with the Palkia. And we can potentially get a Gholdengo set up here for a following turn. And we've got the energy retrievals and all that, so that's pretty good. Let's actually go and Pokestop here and potentially get some other pieces. The switch could be okay. We'll go swing for 260. Taking the first 2 prize KO is massive in this matchup. There we go. Energy retrieval, superior energy retrieval. There's 2. They knock this out. That's 4. We've got Earthen Vessel here. We're gonna get KO on this next Raging Bolt. We are in a very good spot. They got rid of their Iono. I don't think they play 2. We should be coasting for the rest of the game. And we can actually get this Gimmighoul into the active, and we can get... okay, hold on. Before I get ahead of myself, I do want to get that energy off of the Gimmighoul. Is it the end of the world, though? We have enough energy. Yeah, I can attach to the Gimmighoul. Hard retreat. Am I overdoing it? Okay, let's go and sequence this. I think we're fine if I attach an energy. Yeah, because we've got the other Gholdengo in hand. That's fine. Canceling Cologne's not going to matter. Let's go and grab... Turo could be kind of cool here. Actually, yeah, let's get Canceling Cologne. And we'll go 1, 2. Actually, yeah, Turo's kind of the best option here if we're not... no, Iono would be the better option. If we go in hard retreat... No, we don't want to Iono here. We don't want to Iono here. Let's go and attach a water energy to the Gimmighoul, and we'll hard retreat into the Gholdengo. All right, and then we are going to draw coin bonus. 1, 2. We get the Fezandipiti. That's fantastic. That draws even more cards, and we can flip the script. Fat hand. And we can go... Actually, like... Okay, let's go get rid of Buddy Poffin. And I don't think we need Turo at this point. And we'll go grab our water energy. And you know what? Actually, we'll go and... I'll energy retrieval here as well. Let's just grab the rest of this water. Can I attach? No, we already attached. Let's go draw up. I'll keep drawing. And then we'll put a... Superior energy retrieval. That's fine. If we Ciphermaniac... Yeah, we have all the pieces we need. Let's go and Ciphermaniac's Codebreaking, and let's go and put down a... We'll put down the 2 superior energy retrievals here, and that should be game. So we coin bonus, and we let it rip. We need to get rid of 5. Right? 50 damage per? Yep, 250. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. And we should be good. Yeah, I think we have like everything we need. We've done an okay job thinning our deck. They get a Raging Bolt down. Maybe they swing on the Gholdengo. If they don't, like, we have all the energy recovery ready to go. What? They don't have... Oh, no. Did they prize one of their Raging Bolts? That's bad. That's really bad. If they prized one of those and they don't have a means of getting one back... Let's see it. Let's see it. Poke Gear. The one Sada they have left... But if they're not attaching anything... Okay, they Night Stretcher. Sure. Okay, 1 sec. They get their Bolt back. That's fine. And they're going to have to play Sada's Vitality. We've got all the pieces we need to take the KO. Yeah. So we've got game in hand, and we can... We're not going to style on him. Like, we'll do just enough damage to take the win here. But yeah, this match in particular, just get the first 2-prize KO. You can figure out the rest later. All right, so they go into their Raging Bolt. Yep. Oh, Prime Catcher? Okay, they go in. They want to keep all the energy. That's fair. That's fair. I don't even think we have to draw any cards. Like, we have all the energy we need in the discard pile. We've got the superior energy retrieval. We could deck out W. Yeah, they've got 0 cards, so we could just pass even. I didn't even realize they had 0 cards in hand, so we could just pass and then beat them on deck out. But... Or do we do that and then... No, let's go and do some damage here. I know technically not the most efficient way to win. The most efficient way would just be pass. But just in case. Just in case. We're going to go make it rain. I'm not going to draw any more cards. We have more than enough here. And we'll still throw all of it in. Yeah. Boom. Fat 4. A fat 400 damage, 4-game GG's. Raging Bolt, very popular deck in the format right now. And you kind of have the advantage in the sense that Raging Bolt is almost always... I mean, they did have their Sandy Shocks to present a single prize to try and skew the prize race, but the Sandy Shocks doesn't even one-shot the 70 HP... It doesn't one-shot the 70 HP Gimmighoul because of resistance, and that kept us in the game. That gave us the opportunity to take the 2-prize KO with the Palkia there, at which point then we had enough energy in the discard pile and we thinned our deck sufficiently so that the Gholdengos could come in and take the big KOs for the rest of the game. GG's. First off, thank you so much for watching this far into the video. And before we get to the next match, quickly wanted to let you know that I am hosting an Extra Life 24-hour marathon on Saturday, November 2nd at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. It's going to be an absolute blast. We are playing in support of the Children's Miracle Network of Hospitals. You can make a donation, get some cool stuff from me, as well as support a wonderful cause. And my friends, family, and I are going to be in the house. We're going to be playing games all day, all night, Pokemon TCG, and a whole bunch of other stuff. You don't want to miss it. And all of the action is going to take place on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/inthirdperson. Again, 24-hour marathon, Saturday, November 2nd, 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Hope to see you there. Now let's get back to it. And I think this is a big challenge of mine. And this is probably the big mistake that I make when playing this game. Yeah, also first, welcome to the stream. I see your first time chatter. This is also a terrible matchup for us. Their single prize attackers can blow up our multi-prize attackers. I have a tendency to lock in on whatever the first decision is in my head, and I stick with it. It's a terrible way to play. Okay, let's go and get ourselves the Gimmighouls here. And let's go see what we can grab with the heavy ball. Okay, sure. 3rd Gimmighoul. All right. Probably don't want any more than 3. At least not right the second. We can go and get ourselves a Bidoof. You've been a lurker, big fan. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think we Iono here. I don't know if there's any value in... I guess it's not necessarily the worst thing in the world to put energy on the metal energy on the Palkia so that we could potentially retreat it later. No. Okay, let's let it rock. Because yeah, if I'm using I need 2 energy to retreat Palkia. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Greninja can come in. Get 2. Potential Greninja snipe play if they don't get Manaphy down. And actually, you know what? Do we attach an energy to the Greninja? Let's hold off. Let's hold off on that play for now. But yes, potential Greninja snipe on deck. Let's see how turbo their deck is. Yeah, Palkia VSTAR plus Earthen Vessel should get us the pieces we need for a Greninja snipe. Okay, they get themselves a Kirlia. Would love to blast 2 Kirlias here. That would be amazing. Okay, TM Devo. Not really going to help them in this matchup. They get a Flutter Mane down. That's... okay, that could be annoying. But we have ways around that. Like, Flutter Mane only shuts off basic abilities in the active. Oh, okay. Greninja, they're going to get... that's actually kind of annoying, because now we can take out 2 out of 3. We can take out 2 out of 3 Kirlias. They're protected partially, because they still get a Gardevoir up. So we have to concealed cards. If we're going to concealed cards... I think we actually play Irida first. You know, we can Night Stretcher here. We can Night Stretcher for the other one. So let's go and conceal cards and try and randomly draw into... okay, Water Energy. Let's go and Palkia V-Star, and let's go get an Earthen Vessel here. Yeah. And we can go and start grabbing ourselves some metal energy here, right? Actually, let's go water metal.
Yeah, right.
Thank you so much for the follow. Astra. Okay. Astra Sama? If I'm reading that correctly. Hold on. Okay, so if we go 1, 2, 3, right? If we go and Prime Catcher up. Actually, okay. So we have 3 energy. It's 2 water. Yeah, we can just switch. Do we want to switch or Prime Catcher? I think we switch. And then we attach 2 with Star Portal. We go 1, 2. We'll attach a water energy from hand. And we'll keep the Prime Catcher handy for later. And let's go and Moonlight Shuriken. We'll take out the 1 in the active, and we'll take out 1 on the bench. Now we have to get a Gholdengo ready to rock in presumably in the next turn. We're not going to be able to attack with Palkia, realistically, for the rest of the game, the way that the energy is now split up. Hitting a Gardevoir would be really nice, but I don't think we're going to be in position to do that. Mina Lurker, big fan of the videos. Okay, yeah, I read that already, so we're all caught up. Let's see what they bench here. Probably, if they have Gardevoir ready, they're probably going to go after an attacker here. Oh, but they have no energy in the discard pile. So, like, they ain't doing too much right now. Is it worth throwing? Yeah, it might be worth throwing this energy in the discard pile with the Radiant Greninja and potentially drawing into more stuff before we Pokestop. Because Pokestop is going to get rid of things. Ooh. No, I guess if they don't have the attacker ready to go. Oh, we can't Radiant Greninja right now because the Flutter Mane is here. Okay. Then we probably want to attack the Kirlia if that is where things are at. So I think we have to Pokestop first. I don't want to burn. Hold on. Let's see where they stop. Because there is a world where we Prime Catcher into Kirlia and then we don't get the pieces that we need. Okay, let's Pokestop first. We don't get the pieces we need. Oh, God. Okay. If we hard retreat, I think we hard retreat into like a Gimmighoul here, and we can seal cards, and we pray. We still don't have an out to Gholdengo. Are you kidding me? Okay. If we don't, do we then just... Okay, let's Earthen Vessel here. We just start powering up Palkia at this point, and then potentially attack on the following turn? Wow, that sucks. That's not ideal, but fine. And I can't... We've gone through 36 cards and have not seen a Gholdengo yet. That's wild. That's wild. Okay, is there the potential? Okay, Gardevoir is coming out at this point, but I don't know what they really attack with, because they only have one. They have no psychic energy in the discard pile. Gravity Gemstone, interesting. Okay, some sort of stall trap here. Oh, interesting. They get rid of the Bravery Charm. Gholdengo be hiding in the prizes? Maybe. I didn't deck check because I'm a bad player. Ooh, they got rid of a Gardevoir and a Cresselia for that matter. Okay, they'll probably get... I would imagine they're going to attack with the Flutter Mane. And is it possible to set up... I want to attack... If we can get Gholdengo rolling here, we can knock out Gardevoir.
In my mind, just like...
Yeah, right?
Yeah, they're going to attack with Flutter Mane and take out the Gimmighoul. And that's unfortunate, but we have outs. And then we can Nest Ball for a Fezandipiti, potentially draw some more cards, and take out this Guardy. And then be up like 3 prizes. And we've got the Palkia ready to go as a secondary attacker as well. Oh. Okay, there it is. So if I were them, what do you soften up? Okay. 3. Can they take 2 prizes here? I don't think so. They can get this down to a little bit, though. Yeah, that's annoying. Okay. So we are... Let's go bring this one into the active, this Gimmighoul. Let's go get a Fezandipiti out to draw 3 cards. Okay, Irida can get us a Gholdengo. And how many Gholdengos do we have? 3 of them. There's 3 Gholdengos just chilling somewhere. Chilling on the beach. Let's go and flip the script. Are you kidding me? Okay. If we Ciphermaniac's Codebreaking, that gets us a Gholdengo and what? A Gholdengo and a Superior Energy Retrieval, and then we can Greninja for that? Yeah. And we have the Prime Catcher here. So let's go and get ourselves... Maybe we get double Gholdengo, actually. Because we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we have all the pieces we need here, I think. If we go double Gholdengo, do we have to attach. So 1, and then we need 50... Attach 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we have it. We have it. We have it. Okay, so we'll go double Gholdengo. Double G's, as they say. Let's go and conceal cards. We'll get rid of this water energy. Okay, Gholdengo. Gholdengo. Okay, we'll draw. Oh, yeah, we can't... Oh, the Flutter Mane shuts off that ability. That's profoundly annoying. But good thing we sequenced the way we did. And we can go get rid of let's get rid of Irida here. And probably Nest Ball. I don't think we need that anymore. Let's go and grab our water energies. Yep. Okay, so this is doing... And we're going to attach to the one in the active. Or one on the bench. Because we're going to Prime Catcher up this Gardevoir. And we will... We're doing 250 right now. Let's go coin bonus. Draw again. And we can actually get a Bibarel here. Let's go and get the... I think we can get rid of Turo at this point. I don't think Turo matters. Oh, we prized Bibarel. Okay. Well. Okay, we'll just thin the deck then. Or is Bibarel in the discard pile? No. So we're doing 250. Let's go and grab our energy. And this is 350 right now, correct? Yep. So, and let's go thin. We'll Pokestop here. Superior energy retrieval is fantastic. And we will go hit for... Yeah, we have to hit for the whole thing. So, 150, 200, 250, 300, 350. Bang. And we potentially have boss KO on a Gardevoir for game. Potentially. They did not get down. I mean, they threw out their Drifloon, though. They had Drifloon. I guess because they don't have... They still only have... Okay. They've got a bunch of energy here, but now, if they hard retreat, 2 of it's still stuck to the Flutter Mane. Oh, double Monkey. Double Monkey will take out the Bidoof. Let's see it. Okay, Night Stretcher gets them the Gardevoir back. I have to assume we're dead here, right? Something's going to get knocked out. Something's going to get knocked out. But yeah, at most, they're taking 2 prizes at a time. They need 3 KOs. Okay, soften up the Fez, sure. And just Hex Hurl. They don't have the Guardy out. So... at this point, we just snipe out this Kirlia, and they should be done. I don't know why they threw out the Drifloon. Yeah, they had a really tough go at it here. Let's go and just draw. Oh, that whole thing. Okay, Superior Energy Retrieval. That's really nice. We can... go and Superior Energy Retrieval. Let's get rid of Heavy Ball and Buddy Poffin here. Let's just go grab a whole bunch of energy. And we will go and... I think we can get rid of 1. No, let's just go boss up the Kirlia. That should be game here. Actually, let's draw. Ciphermaniac's Codebreaking. We can't play that right now. We can attach to the Gholdengo here just to give us some options, and then we will burn 2. We should have hit the Jamming Tower, actually, so that cuts off the Drifloon. But, like, at this point, there's not a lot they're doing. The Flutter Mane could potentially come in. I mean, yeah, Flutter Mane could boss KO Bidoof or something, but, like, this is really sad times for our opponent. Greninja being able to get that early game snipe was absolutely massive for us. And then being able to Gust KO the Gardevoir has proven to be absolutely backbreaking for them. And they're probably going to, yeah, they're going to play Confusion here. Yeah, you could stall for time with the Monkey Dory, potentially. Do we have Switch still in the deck? No, we got rid of that a while ago. We have no more switch options, so we're going to have to hard retreat, which is actually fine. Because then we can just go into Gholdengo, Superior Energy Retrieval, and then we're done. Yeah, we get the win. GG. So as I was saying, Gardevoir can be an incredibly dangerous deck. It is a deck that can actually... I think Gardevoir has the edge in the Gholdengo matchup. It was annoying that their Flutter Mane was shutting off our abilities in the active, but the big problem there, I think we were able to get set up first. That was kind of slow turns for the both of us there. But us getting our Greninja snipe off early, taking out two out of their 3 Curlias was great. They struggled to get energy into the discard pile, which really slowed them down. And then we were able to Gust KO their Gardevoir EX and knock it out with the Gholdengo's fat damage. So lots of synergy there shown between the Greninja and the Palkia and our Gholdengo. GG's. There we go. That is a look at Jelle Van Kampen's Gholdengo EX deck that got 3rd at Dortmund Regionals. I think that Gholdengo's in an interesting spot in the meta. It's certainly a deck that nobody's really respecting right now, but its matchup spread is pretty decent against any sort of multi-prize decks. You're always going to have a decent to good time because you always have the possibility to one-hit KO them. You can present a single prize board state at the early game. Before you get into the Gholdengo stuff, you've got bench sniping with the Greninja. You've got a potential great early game attacker in Palkia, and some of the consistency cards that have appeared, particularly in Shrouded Fable with Fezandipiti EX and Night Stretcher, really help stabilize the deck so that you can get the pieces that you need when you need them. I think that Gholdengo is, it's proven that it can hang in this current meta, even if the Dusk Noir stuff can be very scary, especially if you lose that coin flip at the beginning of the game. But if you can get set up, Gholdengo seems like a pretty decent choice as a competitive deck that maybe isn't as popular as some. If you're one of those players that doesn't want to play the super popular stuff, Gholdengo EX is certainly a deck that can hang, that is a tinge off meta, but still very strong. But what say you? Gholdengo EX, yay or nay? Let me know in the comments below. But for now, I gotta get going. Thank you so much for watching. You can find me on all the things: YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at In3rd You can find me on Twitch at In3rd where I stream the Pokemon trading card game every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. And check out the website in3rdperson.com for more articles and videos on video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. If you're watching this live on Twitch, stick around. We're gonna keep playing. But for our YouTube friends, we're out of here. Later.